Word, made it home safe and sound. What up, Shan? What up, Lizard? What up, Noka? What up, Berna? How's everyone doing out there? If you're lurking, write something in chat. Cut Lee, what's up, brother? Nice to meet you as well, and best of luck in the Brolic final. Or is that when is it? When is the actual final? I wanna keep tabs on it and watch it. Cut Lee versus Frank 3000. We got two homies who are in the chat and in the community, both head to head in the final. That's what I like to hear and see. What up, Christofferson? Another homie, internet homie on here who I met in real life. Christofferson and Cut Lee are both real people. They're not bots. Confirmed. November 27th. Let's have a watch party in the Discord. What up, Froggy? Head-to-head Brolic Army Final, November 27th. What's that, Thursday? Did you submit already, or did you are you still working on it? Do you have disses ready for Frank? Maybe you don't want to show your hand. Flip it. Let's check if any other last straggling submissions. mm. Oh, nice. Okay, sweet. So you already got them in, Cutley. Well, best of luck. I'm excited. Senior positive. How are you doing? Look at that. Worked first try. I willed it into working. That's a rare one when I get back and I set everything back up and there's usually some sort of glitch. But I think it's working. We got sound. I think you should hear that. It's a little quiet. There we go. Yeah, man. Frank has improved quite a bit since I remember when he was on, what was it, a controller or CDJs? He didn't even have like turntables of any sort when he was first when I first saw videos of him. Yeah. But he's made a lot of progress. This is Rakim. Yeah, with the crazy lighting. Yeah. He's like irradiated right now. Thank you, Trollbot. Thank you very much. I'm back. It's been, man, like three weeks or like three, at least 3 full weeks. I don't think it was quite 4, but almost a month. Had a few shows, some scratch sessions, a little bit of tourism. Yeah, a lot of driving too. I drove this whole time. So I did, man, I don't know how much. I should check how much I put on my vehicle. I think it was like 4,000 kilometers. What's that in miles? To 2,500. Yeah, roughly 2,600 maybe. 2,600 miles of driving. Yeah, I'm a road warrior. Yeah, first time I've ever driven to Kansas City, which it was like kind of far, but also not as far as I thought. Like North America is always kind of deceptive with distances, where like I'm pretty sure like we're like squashed kind of. So like when you're going south, if you're going anywhere straight south, it's always not as far as you'd think. But then when you're going west or east, it's like it just goes forever. It's like to get to the west coast is like I don't even know 5,000 kilometers like one way. Like it's more than my entire trip, but just one way. um, Something like that. But yeah, an old man luxuries of the day. I've got a Impreza right now. That's right, Code P. You can't just rely on me busting every time. You know, you gotta you gotta step it up. Me and Code P had a dart competition. I found out I was a dart shark. No, I'm not really. I'm is we're both pretty bad. Scratching doesn't really, the muscle memory of scratching doesn't really translate to darts, as I found out. You haven't made it further than Regina. Dang, you got to get out into the world, lizard. That's not very far at all. Have you been to Vancouver? Have you been the other way? At least it was fun times. It was, yeah, it's fun times, good shows. Um, yeah, good people, good scratch sessions. It was all good. Okay, okay. So at least you've been along the west. That's good. Yeah. I mean, honestly, you've been to the best parts of Canada except for Montreal. Just skip Ontario, just go to Montreal. Um, yeah. Just a second. If you would throw them when lie down, it would translate. Oh, yeah, maybe that's it. Yeah, I need to lie on my back and throw the darts. Um, fourth, I thought you guys in Canada were the same as U.S. in drive that to see the neighbors. I mean, yeah, 4,000. I mean, what's a normal drive? A normal drive is like 250 kilometers to get for me to get anywhere notable, and then yeah, and then 500 kilometers or something is pretty reasonable. 4,000 is that's a pretty big drive still, even for Canadian standards. Learning French is on your bucket list. Well, in Montreal, you don't really have to know French. Like, it would be cool. It's kind of on my bucket list too because I learned it for 10 years in school, but obviously not good enough to talk to people. um, but yeah, whenever I went to Montreal, like when I first started going to Montreal, the first few times I'd like would try to speak French and people would just like shake their head, speak English back. Every single French person speaks better English than we speak French or English. So, at least French Canadian. Um, yeah, Australia is a lot of driving too, eh? I've been driven around the outback myself. Maybe one day. Okay. So we got a huge flipper fun today. 2 entries. We got Rakim and Lizard. It's all good. We're just coming back, so getting back into the swing of flipper funds. Um, we'll do it next week too, and I'm just putting it out there. I liked the idea about 6-8 scratching week, but this is the homework for everyone who's in the Discord. Someone put the link for the Discord. Let's gather some 6-8 beats, like some options and stuff, and then I'll maybe make like a little folder or something. Because I think that's the hardest part about doing 6-8 week is finding beats that are 6-8 and also like confirmed 6-8. Because sometimes people kind of mistake, like there can be a beat with like lots of triplets or swing and they think it's 6-8. But yeah, I think if we get enough beat options to use and then give people the choice of beats, then I think that could be a cool one. It'd be very interesting, you know, switching time signatures. Maybe also we can do like um we can go down the rabbit hole to like 7-8 and 9-8 and stuff later. Um I'm with you, Lizard. People are slacking. No, but I did just, I've been on the road. I haven't really been keeping people up on on the timeline of when we'd have flipper fun again and stuff. So I don't blame people this week, but next week we got a full week to prepare. So so everyone better enter. Morale is down. No, well, it's coming back. I'm back, Lizard. I'm back. So you better get it together. Okay. So, oh shoot. One second. I forgot. It's been so long I forgot that I need to open up the Twitch chat to put the polls together again. Lizard definitely gets the most consistent prize. Yeah. It's gonna bode well when flipper flop comes and I have to choose the prizes for the most dedicated and stuff. Like Lizard's, he's already working ahead. Do I sell merch at shows? Typically, yes. On this run, I did not. Um, um, yeah, I have like record shirts, hats, but yeah, there's considerations when going across borders with merch, basically, which sometimes I'm just like, I don't know if I want to mess around with that. You can get charged basically extra money bringing merch over and stuff. Um, damn, you need happy friends, Lizard. That's what we're here for. Okay, I'm starting the poll. Flip or fun? We got Rakim up first, dusting off the battle. Doomtron, what is up? How are you doing? Okay, bam, poll rockin', Rakim rockin', anything goes. I'm back, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. I'm back with the back with I'm back, back with the flow. I'm back with the flow. There we go. What do you guys think? Getting the poll? Flip or fun for Rakim? Refresh. If you don't see it, it's only on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, you don't get to vote, or you can just write in chat if you think it was a flip or fun. Get your votes in. You have 30 seconds. We got Fitty so far. Noka's giving it a flip. Doompron's giving it a tiny emoji that I can't see. It looks like a dancing man. We got 4 flips, 5 flips, 5 flips and 2 funs. Lightspeed just goes into fun. Oh no, just again. Oh my gosh, 7 flips and a fun. There we go. I'm adding the YouTube and 7 flips, 2 funs. Math. Okay. Anyways, the chat says flip. Let's go over it again. Okay, so one thing about this is me being picky about vocal scratch stuff. But I think it's always important to pay attention to how much of the sentence that you're playing and make sure that you let things like finish and don't cut things off halfway. There's a couple parts that just like lyrically sound a little awkward with the like right there. I'm back with the back with like sort of not really saying what you're back with the mystery. So yeah, a lot of times it's good to be conscious of just the lyrics of what you're doing and making it make sense. So I would like to hear you get to the I'm back with the flow, I'd like to hear that play out at some point, and probably a little earlier than it was in this. Yeah, like it's a bit of a balance, but I find like if you're using the off sample or fresh or whatever, and there's no lyrics, you can just shred, and your punctuation and your spacing and stuff is what makes it like flow and sound funky and sound musical. But as soon as you add words, you have sort of another layer that you have to keep track of and make sure that also you're not just stopping it in awkward spots and stuff. Like the end of it was a little bit better because he kind of made his way through the sentence. And this one's better too. Like ending it on I'm back makes more sense than I'm back with the. Yeah, the whole end part of it was definitely stronger. So you kind of warmed up a little bit. Yeah, the middle was a little bit like a little hard to follow as well. But yeah, with vocals, it's just about making sure that you're getting through the sentence, making sure that it makes sense, but also flows musically and stuff. Yeah. Sometimes I try to just focus on one or two syllables, and then don't be afraid to just let the sentence play too. Like that's something I find when people get into like breaking down vocals, especially once you start to get comfortable with breaking down the different syllables and stuff, is sometimes you just like get fixated on that, and then you're just breaking it down the whole time. But you can just let it play. You don't have to actually mess around with every single syllable. And there's a bit of a balance in there, like, yeah, you don't have to do any of that and it can still sound good. Look at DJ Premier basically made a career off of just kind of scratching the beginnings of lyrics and then letting it play out most of the time. So yeah. Choose your vocal breakdowns wisely. Yeah, don't lose the message. Yeah, try and maintain. That's a good point for sure. Yeah. Okay, so next and last, because we only have two people. Next and last we got Wicked Lizard. Let's see what he's got for us.
Make the bed roll.
There we go. What do you guys think? Flip or fun? Get your votes in. Noka said Lizard is a wacky dude, but he getting it. That's good. Yeah. Christopherson said flip definitely. Order to the chaos. Noka said start as fun and went to a flip. That's a good sign. We got 1, 2, 3 flips. Get your votes in. Chat on YouTube or poll on Twitch. Oh, 50-50 on Twitch, and then we got YouTube flip, so it was a flip. As per the chat for Weakest Lizard. Yeah. And I agree with the sentiments. I think, it was reined in a little bit more than we typically see. There's a couple parts that were still a little crazy, but I like the restraint. There's a little control in the in the routine composition, which is good.
I'm not age, I'm stoked, it's showtime. I'm not I'm not like you, so I won't invite you. I'm make the bed roll.
We had a proper intro this time. This is pretty solid so far. There's a few missed ones off here. I've said this before, but I think yeah. So I think basically one of the issues is make sure that you set up your trick mixing properly and then start trick mixing. When you switch to this side, you just started kind of trying to trick mix right away. Yeah. Yeah, and then you're kind of pushing it to catch up and stuff. So, yeah, you're allowed to just take a beat to make sure that it's in the right place and then start. It's better to miss a couple fills but have them all clean than to put in every possible fill. The transition was good. This you put a tap here that actually put it off beat. It would have been on beat, but then you tap to put it off beat. So don't put a tap there. That's another thing. Sometimes, in general, you're not going to do too many taps in real time stuff. So if you're doing a breakdown, it's fine, but be wary if you're putting them into real time patterns. The forward spin, that's banned, Lizard. No. Okay, and you got this swung trick mixing. It worked out. It was the way you got into it was a little crazy. You got it here. I would have liked to hear a swung breakdown, a breakdown juggle rather than just the trick mixing probably, or use the trick mixing to get into it. It's the same pattern as when you do a breakdown juggle. So I would have liked that. I would have liked you to go into that at some point. Swung trick mixing is fine, but it's just the appetizer. I want to hear the actual juggle.
Heavily damaged. Enemy heavily damaged.
I like that sample. The echo is too crazy. You got to turn down the wet dry on that echo. You can barely hear the cuts.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, so the scratching, what was there was good. There's a little bit of
Enemy heavily damaged.
like the scratching sound dope, other than too much echo.
Oh, easy.
But then trying to sort of like finding your sample in the mid scratch sentence, you can't do that in a routine. You have to, especially when you have cue points, just like, you know, put the samples together. Yeah. So there's like kind of missing the, or it kind of got a little choppy with finding the next scratch sample there, but. And then we got the outro as well. But I do like, I like how there's a coherent structure overall. So it's basically an intro, and then there's some like setup pattern juggles, and then went into the swing trick mixing, and then into like a scratch routine kind of finale. So there's like, you know, I could follow what was going on there. It wasn't pure chaos. So yeah, that's what I like. I like when there's just coherent sections. But yeah, I think staying off the cue pads was a good call. I think that, you know, it's the cues are cool for certain things and when you use them properly and in moderation, but in general, you know, what we do, our art form is turntablism. So I want to see the turntables being used. If I want to see people finger drumming, I'll watch like a beat battle. I'll watch some NPC performances, you know? Frank 3000, we're just talking about you and Cut Lee going head to head this Thursday, the main event. We'll yeah, hopefully make sure to post it in the Discord so that we can all watch. And yeah, we got two of the crew going head to head for all the marbles in the Brawlic Army battle. So that'll be fun. That's right. Follow DJ Frank 3000 all socials. Okay, that's it. That's all we got today. We got 2 people. Let's do a poll. Who was your fave flip? And then we got Rakim and we got Wickedest Lizard. And we got the poll starting right now. We'll get Rakim's video again. We'll rewatch. There was Rakim. Now here we got Wickedest Lizard. What up, Mouse?
I'm not age, I'm dope, it's showtime. I'm not gonna I'm not like you, so I won't invite you. I'm make the bed roll.
go. All right. Get get your votes in the poll. We got like 30 seconds. Shouts to you guys for the random hype train. I don't know why we have a hype train, but I just saw that we have a hype train for some reason. Thanks for the subs and stuff. Scarlett, you missed half the stream. I mean, we only had 2 entries, so it's a pretty quick one. This is the return of me. So next week will be better. Next day, 6-8 times scratching. So make sure just try to post some beats. I know there's lots of 6-8 beats, but I think we should gather and make a little collection of people to choose. Word. Yeah, good. It's a good showing for Lizard for sure. The chat says we got 3 votes for Kim, 4, 5. When I count the YouTube, any other YouTube votes coming in? Let's see. Doomtron's going Lizard. Word, it's a close one. It's a close one. Yeah. It's a close battle indeed. It's always tough to judge like pure scratching versus, a mix of both. I think for this one, this week, the comeback week, I am going to give it to, I think both had a good showing. Both had a cleaner set than usual. But this time I'm going to give it to Rakim. I think Rakim was a little bit tighter. I think if Lizard didn't have, there's the couple sections that lost me with the trick mixing in the one section, and then the scratch sentence choppiness near the end. If it was clean, it was perfectly clean. I think Lizard's had a little bit more in it, but yeah, there's a couple parts that threw me off, and Rakim's kind of got a little stronger as it went on too. I always like when the ending is the strongest. Nadal said, "How do you judge one juggled and one not?" So this is something I've spoke about before, but when it comes to judging scratching versus juggling, like for me, the way that I kind of how I do it, because it's sort of apples and oranges, is that I'm not really judging them directly against each other, but I'm more judging them against like history and against the art form itself. So like if I see a scratch routine, I'm like, how good is this scratch routine like overall? Just like, it's like if I see a routine, I can kind of give it like a score out of 10 without seeing another routine, right? Like I can just be like, oh, that's like a 7 out of 10. And then if there's a juggle, I can be like, oh, that's a 6 out of 10. And the 7 out of 10 is better, and you kind of judge it against what has been done and what people are doing and that kind of stuff. But it takes, honestly, like I think for if you're trying to be an accurate judge of this stuff, like you have to be able to do it basically. Like you can't really judge this stuff that accurately, I don't think, if you're just like watching. But if you can do all the juggle patterns you're seeing and you can do all the scratch patterns you're seeing, then you can determine which is more difficult. Like, yeah. Like I can kind of tell which juggle patterns are more difficult than which scratch patterns, for example, or which will take more time to get down, that kind of thing. Yeah. So that's the gist of it. There's other factors, but that's kind of how you judge the apples and oranges. Yeah. Um, yes, exactly. But yeah, that's all we had for the entries. Maybe I'll cut it up for a little bit. It's been a short stream. I don't want to cut it off just yet, so I'll cut it up. Tomorrow is Monday Masterclass, so don't forget about that. We have a few ideas for. Well, I think we're going to do a scratch day tomorrow. So if you guys got scratch ideas, um, post them in the masterclass ideas in the Discord is the main thing. But also, if you see me doing something while I'm scratching and you're like, hey, how do you do that? Like, that's a perfect masterclass idea. Just clip it, post in the Discord. That's what Sparks, I believe, yeah, it's Sparks that posted a bunch of clips in the Discord of things that I was doing that he wanted me to break down. And that's the easiest way to do it is if I see if you just clip what I did, then I know what it is. Yeah, for sure you can scratch with that. I think with the VCI 3000, the trickiest part might be whether it will still run with modern operating systems and stuff. Like getting it going might be a little tricky, but I remember some pretty dope scratch videos with it. Yeah, you don't need motorized to scratch. It's better, but you can scratch on CDJs, you can scratch on controllers, I scratch on this little tiny thing I bring this to all my shows and stuff to like practice different ideas when I'm in whatever hotel room or wherever I'm staying. And yeah, it's like tiny like 2-inch jog wheels, but you can cut on it. Yeah, that one's the Newmark one. If anybody's going to get it, there's another one that's very close. I've had both, but the Hercules one is a little bit better for scratching. They're like both very similar, but this one, the Newmark one, is was it touch capacitive? So basically, you have to be touching like the metal of the platter for the sample to stop, and sometimes it's easy for your finger to sort of like lift off, and then it jumps around a bit. How do you get in on the contest? Get in the Discord. Wait. Let me grab the Discord or a link. Yeah. If you're on Twitch, you just type !Discord, but there's the Discord link. Jump in the Discord and basically all the details will be posted there and you can just submit your video and yeah. You just have to have it in before the stream starts, 5 p.m. on Sundays. Yeah, we suggest any 6/8 beats, or if there's producers that want to produce 6/8 beats as well, by all means do it. But I know that there are a decent amount of 6/8 beats out in the wild that we can use. But yeah, next week 6/8 beats. That's true. That's true. Not everyone would agree with my sentiment, Doomtron. 1200s only. There's a few pal talkers lurking around, Mouse. A 6/8 beat is a different time signature. Let me see. There we go. That one's 6/8. It's not a very good beat, but but it is 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, it's triplets. It's not swung. It's not swing and 6/8. 6/8's a time signature, so it's different than like swing. But yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it up a bit. How can you tell? Basically, when you count the beat, it's you like the biggest thing is if you try and count 8 over it, like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, like try and count 8 over this. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Like 8 doesn't make sense. It doesn't line up with it because the count is 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 da 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 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah. If you try and count in 4s or 8s, it will not really work over a different time signature like this. Yeah. But 6/8 is like basically the, how do I put it? It's like the most sort of vanilla odd time signature. It's fairly close to 4/4 in the grand scheme of things. You can sort of count it straight for certain patterns and stuff, but yeah. But it still is, yeah, it's more triplets and 3s and stuff like that. Yeah. Seeing if there's another one in this looper. No, I don't hear another one. Yeah. But yeah, we'll have more examples in the Discord. That's why I want people to post examples that they know of, because then we can kind of just give people the beats rather than trying to figure out if it's 6/8 and stuff, because I know it is a little bit tricky. I don't think 6/8 is necessarily jazz. I don't really know what genre would be the most common with 6/8. It'd be something like traditional, but yeah, a lot of jazz is just 4/4, but swung. Mr. Cut Class, what is up? Cut Class is the scratch loop producer extraordinaire. I used his beat in the finals for 2 battles that this year. That the videos are still on the way. Also, that combo, the triplet clover tears. Last time I cut with Cut Class, he introduced me to that. I was just with Artist yesterday. Had a little scratch session on the way through Chicago. Cut Class is not A Cut. A Cut has his own name on here, I'm pretty sure. Flipper Flop Season 8, no details yet. Working with sponsors still. It takes time. Have some patience, but it is in the works. Wait, do I like the 70 or the S11 more than 72 MK2? I like the fader more for sure on the S11, but they are kind of they're closer than some people give it credit. I think both the 72 and S11 have their own advantages and disadvantages. Both are high-end mixers. I wish I could combine them both into one. That would be awesome. I stream 30 FPS, Nadal. That is not the FPS with the lights flickering. That is the shutter speed. But here's the issue though. As you can see, these ones flicker, these ones do not flicker because they're different frequencies. So that's Pioneer's fault. This one doesn't flicker, that one flickers, right? So no matter what, you can't get them all to stop flickering, because if you get these ones stop flickering, then the other ones start flickering and the screen might even flicker. There's some mathematics behind it, but that's sort of, I don't know, the DJ company's issue. Obviously they don't make the mixers with the plan of like a camera being straight on it, but yeah, the lights are sort of yeah, the other thing too, like these aren't flickering right now, but if you basically tune the shutter speed for this, then the other stuff would start flickering. No, it's well, maybe frame rate, or sorry, yeah, maybe FPS for the software can do that too, but in this case it's because I'm using a DSLR camera. I can try and fix it again, but I think like on the 72 I got it so it wasn't really doing it. I could try to get it so these ones stop flickering. It's just changing the shutter speed and experimenting until you find one that syncs up. Peace out, cut class. Interesting, Platinum. What is the advantage of doing it that way? Okay, word. I'll try that out. Yeah, basically, yeah. The last time I tried it, it was the shutter speed that fixed the flickering. But yeah, right now my camera's mounted to the ceiling, so I'll have to do it off stream. red thing on the tone arm is Velcro because the tone arm things broke on both of them. Yo, good to see you too, Mouse. Nice. Yeah, jump in the Discord. There's always people willing to help on that stuff. People who know more about. I wouldn't be able to stream and do my setup if it wasn't for a lot of the people who are here. Do I ever use the buttons for tone pitching? Of course, yeah. I did. I'd have to maybe like make or set something up for it to be good, but yeah, I did it like not too long ago since I reset these up, so maybe a month and a half ago. I was doing a lot of tone weird experimental stuff with that. You don't have to map it. There's no mapping, it's built into the turntable. That's a subtle combo, but that's a new thing. Da 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 da, like that triplet wave. Yo, Doomtron, thank you very much for the subscription. Not a resub, it's just a sub. Is there anything I don't do scratching double time? What do you mean? Like, are there certain cuts that I don't double time or I can't double time or something? I mean, at this point, like, so it depends on the tempo. Basically, like as I go up in tempo, there's certain techniques and certain patterns that kind of drop off, because it's just too fast to double time them. But over like a tempo like this, I don't know what it is, 88 or something, I believe. I can double time most stuff that I do. Yeah, there's not too many like techniques that I can't double time. There's probably certain patterns that are still a little tricky to double time. And there's certain like patterns, there's certain stuff I do that is sort of only single time. Like that's a newer pattern for me. That's a single time pattern. I can't even come close to double timing it. Yeah, and there's certain flows that I probably stick to more single time, like yeah, when I slow down, I try to add more pitching and more whipping and emphasis to my record hand. So sometimes if I'm focused on that, then it's more single time. Yeah, I think basically like for double timing, this is it depends where you're at in your progression in general, but I'd say everybody if they practice enough, everybody can double time everything up to like 70 BPM or 140. Like over like this kind of tempo. Like that tempo, everybody, like none of that is like inhuman or like beyond anybody's ability with enough practice. So everyone should be able to double time everything up to 70 eventually. And then when it goes up from there, I'd say like if you practice really hard, the same thing basically holds true up to like the mid 80s, maybe 90 BPM. And then after that, you have to start adjusting combos. So for example, let's see, 3-click flares over 70. I can do those all day. I could do that for like 10 minutes straight. I can do it even faster, but that's double time over 70. But then if I'm doing it over like 100, I have to find a beat. This is 102. This is really fast. If I'm doing double time 3 clicks at 102, I'm doing them in bursts like that. I'm not really, I don't know how long I can hold them for, but definitely not for more than a bar. Like after 4 orbits in a row, you can hear I start to miss clicks and stuff. So when I'm scratching over these tempos, I'm not trying to sustain them. I'm not doing like an endurance thing. I'm just bursting them out here and there.
Super scientific math. Super sharp, you round the pieces like a chef with the blade. Chef with the blade. I rip you round the pieces like a chef with the blade. I rip you round the pieces like a chef with the blade.
Yeah, like over 102, I'll start adding way more chirp flares because I can at 102 I can still chirp flare all day, double time. But 3 clicks and stuff, like I said, are more like in moderation. That's another thing. When you're at these tempos, what normally feels like double time as slower tempos becomes triplets, right? So you can do this kind of stuff. So it's still like pretty fast. Like it's not like slow, but it's all triplets. So yeah, it's shifting. That's something I kind of learned um, a while ago, especially before I could double time too many things on this tempo. Was um, shifting along my patterns that I would normally do instead of trying to do the exact pattern but double time. Like try to just take those patterns and do triplets, and they'll feel the same as like double time over a slower tempo.
chef with the blade. Blade, 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 like a chef with the blade. Like a chef with the blade, 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 I rip you round to pieces like a chef with the blade. I rip you round to pieces like a chef with the blade. I rip you round to pieces like a chef with the blade. Suckers get sliced and sauteed with the blade. I rip you round to pieces like a chef with the blade. I rip you round to pieces like a chef with the blade. I rip you round to pieces like a chef with the blade. Suckers get sliced and sauteed. Hey! Suckers get sliced and sauteed. Suckers get sliced and sauteed. Suckers get sliced and suckers get sliced and sauteed. Suckers get sliced. Suckers get sliced. Suckers get sliced and sauteed. Suckers get sliced and sauteed. Suckers get sliced. Suckers get sliced. Suckers get sliced and sauteed. Suckers get sliced and sauteed. Suckers get sliced. Suckers get sliced. Suckers get sliced. Suckers get sliced and sauteed. Super scientifical madness. Super scientifical madness. Super scientifical madness. Super
I don't think it translates to chopping onions. No, I'd probably chop my fingers off if I tried to do this speed with onions and a knife. All right, all right. That's a good scratch session. I'm gonna go eat. Maybe I'll be back later. Play some funky style. Too late. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. Sorry, Cyhawks, but maybe next time if you're here. Before I leave, Masterclass Monday is tomorrow. Let me see. I'm gonna try and find someone to raid real quick here. Any suggestions? Thank you, Trollbot, and thank you, Cyhawks. We'll be back tomorrow. Masterclass Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern. If you have ideas for the masterclass, join the Discord and post them in there, and I'll teach them. Oops. Just looking for somebody with turntables to raid, you know? That's how we do it. I wish, is there not a turntablism tag? We should have that on Twitch, and then it would be easier to know who to raid. Tableless Lounge Vancouver. Is he on right now? It says out of service. Oh, he's just playing beats. 6-8 time next week for the battle. Sorry, 1 second. I'm still trying to figure out where is the person to raid? Let me see. Here we go. Somebody's playing jazz music. Let's raid him. Big Stove 216. Let's go. Oh shoot. That didn't work, did it? Here, I'll do it over here. Bam. There we go. Say what up to Big Stove. Don't know who it is, but that's a cool name. I wish I was Big Stove. Word. All right. Peace out, everybody. Catch you tomorrow. Masterclass. Go scratch. Go practice. Get ready for 6-8 time next Flipper Fun next Sunday. Peace out.